I want to watch this. This is this video and then this Elon video. Yeah.
Streamer is facing up to life in prison for a stupid kick challenge, and he wasn't even invited to compete in it to begin with. So
I need to first I blanked there. This is a IRL streamer facing life in prison for this challenge, quote unquote, by Atazi.
Oh, how do we get
Atazi? Yeah, something.
Here. Well, in my last video on this situation, we found out there was a streamer by the name of Shuvi, and just a few months ago, Shuvi decided to trespass onto a police and fire rescue training facility in Fairfax County, Virginia. And unfortunately for him, that means he had literal stream snipers.
No way, we should go down there for sure. Wherever there's a do not enter, that's always where you gotta enter that. Oh, we need to run and sprint and get the out because they're gonna come back.
Wait.
Helicopter.
Wait. Are the police watching their live stream, hunting them down? What? What?
Maybe they didn't find us, right?
I have something right here. Here you go. I'll say a couple of people. Yeah. Stand
up! Man, the wood with your hands up!
All right, Fairfax, one of the subjects are coming out with their hands up.
I'm sorry.
Great job, everybody.
This would be why you don't.
I mean, I'm gonna give it to them. They got some good training. This is a good training exercise, for sure.
I'm sorry.
Great job, everybody.
This would be why you don't trespass into a police training facility. So you would think, maybe, just maybe, that would be a big lesson. Apparently not, because unfortunately for Shuvi, just a month later, his desperate attempts for internet fame would then get him arrested yet again, facing life in prison this time. As a streamer,
okay, so that wasn't actually why he's facing life in prison. I thought that was gonna be it, and it was gonna be this whole 17-minute video about him sneaking onto a training ground, and I thought it was going to be a very boring video, but what else? What else did he do?
He would give the streamers Sambon and Sweater Gods $70,000 if they stayed to live stream the hurricane. So Scuba Ryan tweeted this, which is vague, I guess, but for some reason, a bunch of other streamers thought this was for any streamer. And this was just an apparent open invite. If you stream and survive the hurricane, Aiden was going to give you $70,000. Hence why you had that guy on the air mattress outside, and now Shuvi breaking into condos for shelter while live streaming it. And now we have way more context to what actually happened in those condos, as the Twitter user KickClips was kind enough to send over the full stream. He was also the one who let me know about the 2 streamers who were given the challenge, and that it wasn't an open-ended challenge for any Kick streamer. So because of this full stream now we know that Shuvi drove his car into the parking garage of this unfinished condominium. In my last video, we thought he was doing this to apartments that have been evacuated.
Wait, what?
Well, that's partially true because the whole area was in a state of emergency and had been evacuated, but nobody lived in that building yet. So that at least helps to make him look not as bad. Unfortunately for Shuvi, though, all of his information is out there due to his previous arrest and the fact that he was live streaming everything he was doing. So the police knew exactly who they were looking for and where he was.
I'm confused.
For Shuvi, it's a little bit late to get his information off the internet, but for a normal person, it's still doable. Well, how do you reduce the amount of information about you that's on the internet? And if you want to do so, you need to combat data brokers, because we've all signed up for something with our number, then suddenly you're being spammed by all sorts of telemarketers and scammers, especially now that we're in the election season.
Yeah, tell me about the
so much spam coming in from that. But data brokers, they take your information from various sites and they sell them to the highest bidder. The only problem is there's just way too many of these sites that you're gonna have to email every
Bro, I get called by this. It says it's Sick Kids, but it's not Sick Kids. I know it's not Sick Kids, because I looked up the number, and it's not the same number for any of the numbers. Anyways, Sick Kids is calling me. Do I look like I mean, people told me I look sick, so I mean, yeah. That makes sense.
A takedown request for your information. And before you know it, you're spending more time doing that than a part-time job. But that's where today's sponsor, Incogni, comes in, because they manage all of that for you.
Incogni, I've heard
the
of them
internet for your
before.
information and automatically send takedown requests. And they will keep checking for you to make sure that you don't get put back into the system. I've now been using Incogni for about 1 year, and it's already had 287.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just kind of have to point this out. If this is the Incogni symbol, that... Oh. Hold on. If this is the Incogni symbol, That's kind of genius. That's really genius. Because it's the C and the O, and then it looks like a lock. Like, if you turn it upright, it looks like a lock. And then it also looks like one of the toggle switches, like in your settings or something. And you just click, and it's done. Because it does it all for you. It's that easy. That's fucking smart, dude. Whoever thought of that needs 10% of the company. That is smart, dude. That's crazy.
take my information down.
I don't know why,
I
I just had to point that out.
215 hours. So I am happy
Kind of
there's a
irrelevant,
solution to this massive problem. And hey, if you're dealing with the same issues, you can use my code ATOZI for 60% off your first year. For me,
Damn.
the service has already been a massive win because the spam calls I used to receive have pretty much vanished. But that's just sadly the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what data collectors collect. The crazier stuff would be your shopping habits, address, social security number, and employment history. So I'm grateful Incognito wanted to support the channel.
They have my social security,
I personally use and
so I'm not
so
secure
again,
anymore.
If you think Incognito could help you, you can go to incognito.com/ATOZI by clicking the link right below to start taking your personal data off the market. But without further ado, let's continue the video. So his stream starts off with him laying on the kitchen counter trying to get some rest. He tosses and turns for about an hour until he gets up to do something because of how bad the dust is. You know, just the casual side effects of breaking into a construction site and living in someone's condo without any AC being on.
Dude, I woke up with a stuffy nose from dust. A stuffy dust nose. A dusty nose.
Well, yeah.
That cannot be good.
But then he presents his problems.
The sus part is I don't even know if I'm here alone or not. You're in a red zone? Chat, I need to move now. I think. I need to go now.
You think?
Before shit gets critical.
Huh. But instead of leaving, he decides to set up camp, and he does so in the dumbest way possible. For one, he's live streaming himself trespass and breaking and entering. So you know people have already reported him, and authorities are watching. But then he goes down to his car
very popular
to get a
streamer.
gas generator to bring up to his apartment and
got,
fire on up there. Dude's apparently never heard of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Or that streamed himself doing crimes. Anyways.
He then also starts to realize that he's not alone in the building.
Oh, shitty.
Did you guys see this, bro?
So, I thought it was a mouse land.
Off of the thing that moves in and out. Did you guys see it, or was I effing, bro? Someone's been here.
The door pin?
Someone took off the tape. I could have got locked out.
But despite the warning signs, he just continues to unload and set up his little death trap.
Okay. Yeah, he's putting that inside. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, he actually spends about an hour moving his generator around while streaming.
Bro, I don't think I realized how heavy this is. I'm too weak. I might actually be cooked.
Bruh. Come on now, you got it.
No way.
The elevator worked? Holy fuck.
144 steps.
Why did you have to pull your phone and calculate
I didn't even get up
it?
one floor. I have to do that 11 more times. There's no way I'm gonna be able to bring this back down and return it.
Then his next problem was he needed to figure out how to get internet if he was going to stream through the hurricane. So I guess he had some Starlink with him. And I mean, watching this guy try to figure out how to set up a Starlink device was incredibly painful. I get that he might not be the brightest, hence why we're talking about.
Well, yeah, he couldn't figure out how to get a fucking generator up the stairs.
Here, but wow.
All right, let's see. I have an idea.
Yo, that place looks nice though.
Watch, bro. I'm literally genius. Alright, well, realistically, I put the cord through the hole. I'm not a genius.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Yeah, nah, this is weak as fuck anyway. No, no! Oh my, oh nah, I'm calling it. Bro, it's gonna fucking break before I even get to use it.
Yeah. That went on for about an hour as well until he called tech support, except It's not tech support. It was Ice Poseidon. Probably the worst person you can call if you're in
Ice
trouble.
Poseidon.
As TLDR, all Ice said was, yeah, dude, I don't know. I think you're gonna die. That was my terrible Ice Poseidon voice impression. But he also goes on to dox exactly where he is while talking to Ice, including what floor he's staying on and which portion of the building he's on by, you know, showing the camera out everywhere.
What a building are you in? Like, what kind of building is this?
It's a condo building.
I know, but is it rated for hurricanes?
It's in the red evacuation zone. It's 500 feet away from the water.
Yeah,
Uh,
but do you know what
500
windows
feet?
it has?
I don't know, but they're broken. It has like these shattered windows.
Oh, but wait, those are, dude, how are they shattered?
It's like, you know, the fancy stuff. It's
The fancy
intentional.
stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yo, dude, you're gonna, I mean, if you want to stay there and stream, that'd be good content, but you're gonna die.
I feel like this generation of streamers need to be studied. You're going to
Oh my
die, but
God.
it'll be great content is such a hilariously dystopian thing to say. But this dude is also dumb enough to where he doesn't understand the severity of a Category 5 hurricane.
Fuck, I wouldn't
Because
even leave my,
while
like,
it didn't hit as a Category 5.
I don't even like leave my room, bro.
And
Fuck that.
While he was streaming this, everyone thought Tampa was going to get hit with a Category 5 hurricane.
Why would I die?
Those windows are gonna continue to break.
All right, I have a lot of duct tape.
It's okay. It fixes
I mean, yeah, it'll
everything.
be good content, so, hey, just so you know, the Starlink's not gonna work in the clouds.
Well,
Thanks,
I
Ice.
guess I'm then.
You need to.
He Googled that.
Do you have anywhere where you can get home internet? Like the Ethernet cord, like cable or something?
Yeah, I mean, there's one right here, actually, but I doubt it's connected to anything.
That's not going to be connected, yeah. So, I mean, the Starlink doesn't work
That's-
when there's a lot of clouds.
I don't think those are actually Ethernet ones. I think those are the other ones that don't travel. I think those are like the old school phone ones, because that's a phone jack right there. Actually, no, it might be the... It might be fiber. Never mind.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just be out here with no connection. I'll just make a YouTube video, I guess.
Well, you're going to be dead, so that's not going to be possible.
I guess the appeal to this guy's stream is you just get to see a complete
Fucking
moron figure out
Ice.
life and the consequences.
He's just like,
live.
yeah, you're
Well,
you're
I'm
gonna
not worried
die.
about the windows.
It'll be hilarious.
Or the worst case scenario, the water starts flooding in from the front door, which, because the roof is probably leaking. It's going to be flooded with water. You're going to be drowning in the apartment. The window's going to fly in from the wind.
Just go to
and
the
then you're
middle
gonna be
floor.
sucked out in a vortex, drowning while falling at the same time.
You go in
Yeah.
the elevator.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was already leaking in here from the roof.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And it was barely raining.
Dangerous. It's not secure.
I don't think you could have called a less reassuring guy, but Ice then continues to list off how dumb this guy is and how many different ways he can die. But thankfully, he did tell him about how bad of an idea this generator inside would be.
Oh, good.
Don't plug in the gas generator in the apartment. You're gonna die.
I wasn't going to, I was gonna put it like right there. Or here.
I mean, I don't think you should turn on the generator anywhere inside the building because you could still, maybe the gases like make you pass out or something.
Or it catches fire.
But I'm gonna
That too.
It's a big building, but still.
But I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, but you maybe like leave the. I don't know. I mean, you should like rope the generator to the outside of like a rail or like a tree or something.
A tree?
Yeah, or like a rail or something. But if you turn it on inside, it might cause like some like.
Just put it on the
carbon
balcony,
monoxide
it's fine.
issues, and you might
Put it on the
pass out.
balcony and shut the door. It's
Alright,
fine.
Explode.
If you can get it
Explodes,
up the
the whole building
stairs,
goes
it's fine,
down,
just
then you
throw it out
drown, And that would be horrible.
or I explode.
This is the dumbest clip I've seen in a long time.
You have to
I
catch
feel
it
like
on the
there's about
camera, 'cause everybody
2
likes
brain
seeing
cells in
explosions.
total that are firing off in this conversation. I just can't get over the fact that this guy thought it was a good idea to be live streaming himself, breaking and entering, and trespassing for hours on end in a building that's very recognizable. It's very easy for someone who's familiar with
Yeah.
Tampa to know exactly where he is.
All right.
Or just even use Google
Alright, so-
Maps. I mean, you go on Google Maps and you switch the filter so you can see all the details, and then you zoom in on mega hotel areas, and then boom. Especially ones that are 500 feet away from the water, because he just said an hour and a half ago that he was 500 feet away from the water.
Oh, what if I like
Maybe an
duct
hour
tape
ago
it
now.
around those like what if I push it into the corner? I duct tape it around like 100 times around those bars.
The generator?
Yeah. And I just run the cords inside. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
This is the funniest shit to watch. This is like two half brains coming together and making one full brain. And now they're using 100% of their brain together. It's so funny. It's like, what if I do this? And then what if he's like, nah, that's stupid. No, actually that might work, yeah. Oh, but do this. Like, there's... Oh my god, it's so
That's a
bad.
great
Like imagine I put it right here in this
So
corner
funny.
and then I duct tape it on the outside of those bars a bunch of times.
That's a fan. Why didn't I think about that? It's a great idea.
All right, why is it not a good idea?
Well, okay. I mean, I think that the rails on the balcony, they might fly off. So then you have a generator going 200 miles an hour.
Well, that's
Crashing into
fine,
something,
because-
that's gonna kill somebody.
Well,
Or
it probably
the
won't be
gas
him.
has leaked through the window, still kill you.
Kidding.
Or it explodes because a tree hits it, and then now the apartment's on fire.
Oh, Ice is like talking like he's going to be in the middle of Sharknado. I get that he thought that he was going to get hit by a Cat 5 hurricane,
Yeah.
but Ice is too negative and Shuvi is way too positive. I agree. That apartment is probably a terrible place to be in a Category
So
5
funny.
hurricane. Everyone with a brain and that could evacuate.
The Shuvi guy's just like, yo, what if I just like duct tape it like you do with your friends on the wall? You just put like 6 rolls of duct tape, try and stick them on the wall. He's trying to do that with a generator 6 stories above the ground. Like, it's not gonna fall off and smash, and then he's gonna be like, fuck, you almost dropped his Starlink satellite. Like, imagine he has to bring a generator back and be like, yeah, didn't go very well. Like, Jesus.
But
There's no way you're gonna be able to turn that generator on inside the building without risking your life.
It's weird
Yes.
hearing Ice be the voice of reason until he's not.
If you want to, I mean, if I was you and I was like really trying to get a stream going, I would risk it. I would turn on the generator at the bottom of the stairs and risk it. That's what I would do.
Okay.
I mean, how bad could it be?
Serious injury or death? Like, if he's running a generator in the hallway, that's just a recipe for disaster. And he's also potentially causing a hazardous
Yeah.
environment for the construction
Especially
workers
'cause-
for when they...
Like, gases and stuff usually rise, especially if they're hotter. Warm air rises, typically. So the generator's here. Yeah, that's not smart.
return. Anyway, that support call wasn't really that productive, and he then starts to receive hints that people outside of the Kick community are watching.
I'm a reporter with WFLA. Do we have permission to broadcast your stream when Milton arrives on land? I don't believe that's real, but if you are real, sure.
Like, what did he think was going to happen? But if that's not a massive
Okay.
reason to pack it on up and leave while you still can, I don't know what is. But despite all the warnings,
Nah,
he
fuck it.
decides to go get his generator anyway.
Crisis mode, which provides free crisis
Our generator emission is really that bad. No, I'm literally about to just go get my generator and then go to bed.
So he pulls the generator in, he grabs a shovel, and for some reason goes back downstairs. And this is where it seems like he gets stuck in a hallway and decides to try to
Wait,
open
what?
a door with his knife. And this is where he got arrested. But that last portion
Oh.
of the stream is like watching a Metal Gear Solid Let's Play as he's just quietly sneaking around the building trying not to get detected.
No.
So he got away with it for 2 hours. About 2.5. Uh-oh.
A lot of these girls are not. Some homeowners love me.
Yo, just like a T-Rex, just stand there.
Look, see your head!
My hands are up.
Get down here, right now. I'll f you up. Get down.
Son,
Get down. Put your phone down.
On the ground now.
I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground.
All right, there it
Things
goes.
look really bad for him, and people didn't really seem to realize how bad things really are for him, because this guy could actually go to prison for a long time for this kick challenge, because the charges were armed burglary and resisting an officer without violence. In Florida,
Wait. There must have been more after. Like, I wonder if there's body cam footage, because there's no way that was resisting. There's no way he got resisting for that. He immediately, as soon as he heard police come down, he started stepping down the stairs. He says, my hands are up, like, I have nothing, I'm on the ground, like, there's no way.
armed burglary can result in a sentence of up to life in prison. And after talking to some kick guys, I found out he apparently was denied bond. So he is still locked up as of recording this video. And this was all because of some confusion around an Aiden Ross challenge. Aiden did clear up the confusion with this tweet, but sadly, this was after Shuvi has been arrested, because Shuvi got arrested at about 10:30 in the morning. Aiden corrected himself, or I guess set the record straight at like 5 p.m. Probably because of the Shuvi arrest and because of the dude on the hot air mattress outside live streaming. But I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you're going to break the law, don't. And especially don't live stream it. And if you're going to risk your life for a competition, you better have confirmation that you're actually competing in the competition. I wanted to add some context with this video.
I don't even know who the two guys are, like the two people who the challenge is supposed to be directed towards. So I assume Shuvi wasn't one of them, and he just did this needlessly. Or maybe he was. I don't know. I'm confused.
Video, as a lot of people were wondering what happened before this viral arrest clip. So feel free to subscribe if you're new here, you might not see me again, and check out Incognito with my link down below for 60% off your first year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Damn.